Hello everybody and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. In the purple box there is some mystery math and your challenge is to figure out what that is. You can use the link in the description if you want to try this out on your own, and when you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. Alright, let's start with a 0. Okay, so 0 is 1.75. How about a 1? 1 is 1. How about a 2? And that's negative 0.25, so that looks like a curve. It went down 3/4 of a unit from 0 to 1, and then a unit and a quarter from 1 to 2. So let's let's check in the negatives. There's a 2. Okay, this could still be a couple of things. Let's try negative 2. 1.75. Now maybe we're getting some left and right symmetry here. So maybe a quadratic. How about a negative 3? And a negative 4. Okay, so it looks like we have a downward facing parabola. That would be my guess about this. And the vertex, I think, is this point right here. So that's been moved to the left 1 and up 2 from the origin. So when we write that function, in parentheses, we're going to have an x plus 1. That's going to move it in that negative direction 1. The way to think about that is if you put negative 1 in for x, this becomes 0. Where this inside the parentheses is 0, that's where your vertex is going to happen. And then let's see, we went up 2, so plus 2 on the end of it moves it up 2. Now I also think we have a multiplier. We know there's going to be a negative sign because this is downward pointing. And the way to get the multiplier is look 1 unit to the left or right of the vertex and see how much it's changed. Because at the vertex it's 0. 1 unit to the left or right, this whole thing becomes 1. So for example, if we put in 0 here, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 squared is 1, and that gets multiplied by your multiplier out here. So we want to find this number. Something plus 2 would give us 1.75. That would be a negative 1/4. So think about this. We put in 0 for x and then add 2. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 squared is 1. So all of this is just 1 times negative 1/4. So negative 1/4 plus 2, and that's going to be 1 3/4 or 1.75. We could probably predict a 0.2. Let's see, we haven't done 3, so let's put in a 3 and see what we get. Negative 1/4 times 3 plus 1, quantity squared, plus 2. All right, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then we square that, we get 16. So negative 1/4 times 16 plus 2. Well, negative 1/4 times 16, that's negative 4. That's 16 divided by 4, and put a negative sign on it, and then plus 2, we should get negative 2. So if I put in a 3, we should get a negative 2. Let's see. And there it is. I think I'm going to take a look at this. I think we've got this. Yeah, negative 1/4 times x plus 1 quantity squared plus 2. And we can graph that as well. Beautiful, gently curving, downward opening parabola. Well, how did that go for you? Did you think quadratic? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.